So today we're taking a look at the Simple Lift system from Hunter Douglas. And Simple Lift's a very exciting product in that it has no exposed cords on the front and the rear of the shades. I just grab the moving rail, move it to the desired length, and it stays here. What we're going to do with the Simple Lift today is adjust the length of the shading. I've got one side of this, maybe it's a little too long on my right side here. This shade has two cord routes. And if you look at the cord routes here, they've got this little bit of cord here at the top. That's going to help me make my adjustment here today. We're going to take this side of the shade here and just shorten it up for our video today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab onto this cord here, and I want to be careful grabbing onto it. The pocket here holds the ferrule. I'm pulling the ferrule here out of the pocket, and as soon as I get it a little ways out, I'm going to want to grab on. It's just bigger than the cord. I'm going to grab onto it. But let's look at what's going on in the ferrule here. The ferrule has a little groove in it that the cord goes in, and the cord just loops around that ferrule. So if I grab onto it, it's going to want to slide. At this point, I'm going to lengthen the shade, put this cord here into the shade, and move the pocket and ferrule away from the shade. So I'm holding on to this guy. The first thing I'm going to want to do is lock that cord off. So what I'm going to do is pan out a little bit here, show you how to lock it off. I'm going to pull a good amount of cord. This is a pretty good amount of cord out of my Simple Lift system here. And I'm going to make a loop. And I'm just going to take that loop, take the loop, stick it into a paper clip here, which the loop doesn't want to go. There it goes. Stick it into the paper clip and run the paper clip through the loop. And I don't want to get hung up on the features of the paper clip here. I don't want to get it snagged up in here. I just want it to go cleanly around it. And what that's going to do is lock the cord here at the pocket, so the cord isn't fighting me the whole time I'm making an adjustment. When I'm looking at the ferrule here, I want to go ahead and make a little pencil mark on it. I'm going to make a little pencil mark so I have a reference point of, where I started. At least I know where I began was on this end of the cord at the pencil mark. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take about 3/8 of an inch. I'm going to make this side of the shade 3/8 of an inch shorter to level it up. I'm going to move that pocket and that cord mark out about 3/8 of an inch, and I'm going to make sure that cord stays wrapped around the ferrule and with the cord in the notch of the ferrule. Now I'm ready for this to go back into the shade, and I want to kind of stay control of this. I don't want to just go whoosh and maybe pull this back into the shade. This cord retractor here is very much trying to pull on this. At this point, I'm going to come remove my paper clip, pull it out a little bit more, and I'm just going to slide the knot of the paper clip off the end of the paper clip, just like that. I could roll it all the way around the paper clip and get it off of there. I don't want to try and untie that knot. I'm going to get real frustrated with that. I'm going to take the cord at that point, just smooth it out a little bit, and allow it to slowly retract into the shade. Retract that in and push the ferrule into the pocket. Now at this point, I would put the shade on the window or hold the shade in my hands, just cycle it a few times to take up that extra cord.